There aren't many pneumatic tube systems left in the world. There used to be, well, not everywhere, but 100 years ago most major Western cities would have a few of them for sending messages around, either within a building or between buildings. At one point, New York had 27 miles of pneumatic tubes between post offices, and you can still see them sometimes in American drive-through banks or in a few hospitals for quickly moving samples around. Last year I visited one in Canada that's used for transmitting small amounts of radioactive stuff for medical therapy. I know of only one place, however, that sends food through them. This is C1 Espresso in Christchurch, New Zealand, and about 10 years ago, they installed a brand new set of pneumatic tubes.
Customer places an order at the counter, which will then get sent through to the kitchen. From there, the chefs can open it up, see what they need to make. If it's a meal that goes inside a pneumatic tube, we've got a map on the wall. Our chefs will then know where that customer is sitting and which tube to send it to. We're a wee bit limited to what we can put through them. Soup's never a good option. Burgers, fries will be packaged in these tubes. Stainless steel, food grade. We do throw a can of beer through them every now and then, so long as people don't mind getting a bit fizzed up when it arrives at their table. But otherwise, we get our bakers to specially make a sort of torpedo-shaped burger. Most companies don't have fancy see-through tubes. They were made in Germany and imported in especially for us.
As restaurant gimmicks go, I really like this. There are a few competitors out there in the world that use things like conveyor belts or miniature roller coaster tracks, but here, your food isn't open to cold air as it travels. But I've been here filming for an hour or two now, and most of the people here are not ordering the menu items that go through the pneumatic tubes. They're ordering the rest of the menu or the coffees. These tubes attract the tourists, but the repeat customers are locals, and they're here for actually good coffee and food. Turns out that a cafe like this can't survive without actually being good.
We've been around for 11 years now. We have a roastery where we roast our own coffee in-house and create our own blend called C1000. The pneumatic tubes were set up from day one. The main issues we have around maintenance is the actual tubes themselves, wear and tear on those.
There you go. 5-second rule.
They create friction and get stuck within the system. Everything else, touch wood, seems to work relatively well most of the time. We're really lucky. The new Christchurch Hospital, about 1 kilometre down the road, still uses a pneumatic tube system. There's a company in Auckland that's able to come down and do repairs and maintenance on ours when they're down looking after the hospital as well. One of the main issues we have, especially in a busy kitchen when we've got a full cafe, tube doesn't get closed properly, it decides with the vibrations to wiggle itself open, chips go everywhere, and then the tube actually stops in the roof of the middle of the cafe. If it's not too stuck, we'll try and push some more air through to see if it'll unjam itself. Second option being we've got a unit that sucks it back the way it came. Third option, which is my least favourite option, is we have to cut them out of the ceiling at the end of the dime. You hope it's near a join, that it's already been cut. Maybe happens once or twice a year. Fingers crossed.
Of course, I did ask if I could put my GoPro camera through the pneumatic tubes to get pictures of the food's journey, and they said yes.